Hello everyone, our group has chose the topic how Ministry of Home Affairs manage the issue of illegal workers or immigrants in Malaysia. And this is our team members.
My name is Nur Jamia Bishara binti Muhammad Imran, number matrix 202441478.
My name is Nur Fatim Farhana binti Ismail. My number student is 2024229164.
My name is Nur Adila Maisar and my metric number is 2024642744.
My name is Julissa Zaleh and my matrix number is 2024290334.
First of all, before addressing the issue of illegal immigrant in Malaysia, so let me explain what does it mean by illegal immigrant. So illegal immigrant is the cross-border movement of non-Malaysian citizens coming to Malaysia without official authorization, lacking breached, expired, the permit is expired, and also fraudulent. There are obviously not tourists that came to Malaysia, but actually they're committing a crime. The issue of illegal immigrant in Malaysia has becoming an issue since the 1970s and has developed into a large number since the early 1980s and 1990s. Today, the number of illegal immigrants in Malaysia has reached from 1.2 million to 3.5 million overall, making Malaysia the largest number of illegal immigrants in Southeast Asia. There are many factors why this illegal immigrant came to Malaysia. One of the factors is the growth of economic industrialization that offers large job opportunities to them comparing to their country. And most of the illegal immigrants are from the neighboring country like Indonesia, Bangladesh, Philippines, Myanmar. The illegal immigrants in Malaysia has given an impact to our country in many ways, not on the positive side, but in the negative side. They have affected our country's social economy and also affected our security landscape. For example, it has weakened the low skill market of the labor force of Malaysian worker and also strain on public services because they can use our public health care, education and infrastructure without paying any tax. So the government must come with an idea to reduce the numbers of illegal immigrants so it won't affect our country. So the Malaysian Ministry of Home Affairs has taken a lot of actions to reduce the numbers of illegal immigrants in Malaysia.
Planning. Planning is defining organizational goals, establishing a strategy to reach those goals, and developing a comprehensive hierarchy of plans to integrate and coordinate activities. Basically, what planning does is, planning is to determine the action that we will take to reach one goal. Planning is also the most basic managerial function. When done properly, it sets the direction for the organizing, leading, and controlling functions. This basically means that with planning, the things that we do will be more systematic and more in order. Next, we have the importance of planning. Planning results in higher organizational performance. When we have a proper plan to execute our task, we can achieve our goal effectively and efficiently. This basically means that when we have a plan on something, on our goal, the chance of us having a success is higher. Planning also improves decision making. With planning, we could predict the future challenges to take action in order to prevent conflict. This means that when we have plans, we do planning, we will have the strategy to deal with some things in case of any challenges in the future occurs. Next, we have short and long-term plan. For the short-term plan, it is to send back the illegal immigrants back to their homeland. There are several countries that is the source to our illegal immigrants in Malaysia. For example, Indonesia, Thailand, Bangladesh, Nepal, Pakistan, and much more. So it is called a short-term plan since even if we send them back, they would come again. They could come again. As for the long-term plan, the government agency, Jabatan Immigration Malaysia, will keep on tracking the validity of each immigrant passport, visa, and working permit. Those who stay exceed the given period will be considered as a breach to the law and will pronounced as an illegal immigrant. It is considered as a long-term plan because we will keep on doing this and the impact for this plan will be continuous. Next, parties involved in the planning. Many parties are involved in the planning, both government and non-governmental agencies. For the government, JIM is responsible to identify the illegal immigrant. The Malaysian government has also established agreements between immigration depots and non-governmental agencies, such as the UNHCR and the ICRC, for the transportation of foreign nationals to the third world countries.
We are on to the third part, which is organizing. Organizing is a way of work is arranged and allocated among members of the organization in order to achieve the goal effectively. It is also a process of assuring that there are physical and human resources to carry out the plans and attain organization goals. Organizing also involves delegating activities, which means dividing work or activities in an organization. And next is dividing work specifically, clarifying authority between individual and group, and lastly, combining group of activities into a logical subdivision or department. With that being said, they are very important to ensure the process of achieving something goes smoothly and increase the quality of output. Next is the importance of organizing. The first one is distributing workload to all organizational members in order to achieve goal. This is also to avoid the burnout feeling among the members. Second is improving organizational member skill as they carry out specialized activities. Now, in an organization, members and or employees have been divided into their work skill, which means they can practice the knowledge and skill they have until they are good at it. And lastly, to avoid duplication of work to minimize the cost. To achieve this, in an organization, they need a proper organizing and need to have a clear communication and task allocation. Strategies taken by the Ministry of Home Affairs in managing issues. The first operation was introduced in 1992 and 1993, which is the OPSNA. It is also known as a get rid operation. And the purpose of this operation is to get rid of illegal immigrants in Malaysia. This whole operation involved in patrolling the land border and the sea border, with the help of Royal Malaysian Police, Malaysian Army, General Operation Force, Marine Operation Force, and Malaysia Maritime Enforcement Agency. Throughout this whole operation also, the Ministry of Home Affairs had recorded about 442,276 illegal workers through registration process at the end of June 1992. On the other hand, Department of Immigration recorded about 200,000 unregistered illegal workers and their illegal status remained. And in a recent report in 2022, about 52 illegal immigrants had been detained in Kuala Langat. The next version that had been introduced by the government is OPNIA 2, which was introduced simultaneously with OPNIA, the first operation in the early 1993. Now, in this operation, the government had introduced a new measure, which is launching a periodic raid in selected places such as the factories, construction sites, and plantations that harboring illegal workers. The lead force in this operation is Division for Enforcement in the Immigration Department with the assistance of police and the National Registration Department. In 1993 until the year 2000, about 300,000 illegal workers were detained in Peninsula A, Malaysia, and all of them were sent to the deport center before being sent to their country. And in 2016, about 92 illegal immigrants had been detained in Jalan Klang Lama. Through these two operations, we can see that the government had implemented centralization in managing issues regarding illegal immigrants in Malaysia by establishing policy and operation, and all of them were carried out by the government agency such as Royal Malaysian Police and Ministry of Home Affairs. The government also implemented the delegating work in this effort by dividing the work operation according to the government agency's specialties. For example, Malaysian Army and General Operation Force were given the responsibility to patrol the land border, and the sea border were guarded by Marine Operation Force and Malaysia Maritime Enforcement Agency.
The definition of decision making is process where we make a choice by detecting a problem, gathering information to solve the problem that can be implemented, and evaluating among some of the best options or actions. There is a lot of importance of decision making when we use it in life. One of the importance of decision making is problem solving. It is to be able to help face and solve problems well. In addition, we can also improve efficiency in solving problems, making decisions, and taking effective actions wisely. With this, the problem can be solved quickly and effectively and can indirectly save time and energy to achieve the goal. Secondly, teamwork. This decision making can also create a cooperative attitude in the team to overcome the problem. This can indirectly help to improve communication skills and work in a team. The correct and fair decisions taken can help increase trust in each other to achieve those goals. Lastly, we have making right decisions. By using decision making in solving problems, we will obtain the right decision or the best solution so that we can manage it efficiently and effectively. It can also help achieve goals more efficiently and increase productivity and performance to be more developed and competitive. Decision-making strategy done for illegal immigrant or worker. Firstly, we have enforcement of immigration law. Enforcement operations by the Malaysia Immigration Department have carried out enforcement operations known as OP Bersepadu, Nyah Operations and Pemutihan Operations. In addition, legal action under the Immigration Act 1959/63 will be imposed on those who are arrested from being in this country without a valid permit. Example of penalties and punishments that will be subject to fines, imprisonment, or both, and can be sent back to the country of origin after fulfilling legal procedure. Secondly, we have international cooperation. Malaysia has established bilateral agreements with foreign workers countries of origin such as Bangladesh, Indonesia, Myanmar, Nepal, and many more. The cooperation aims to control and curb the entry and manage foreign workers legally into Malaysia and facilitate the return of illegal immigrants to their country of origin. International cooperation also allows the return of the party to their country of origin to be done more effectively through legal channels. Thirdly, we have surveillance and monitoring system. The Ministry of Home Affairs, through agencies such as the Immigration Department and the PAD101, has tightened border control at the entrance to Malaysia, including monitoring the entrance by water, land, and air. For example, the Immigration Department will carry out immigration checks at the airport and port to ensure that passengers have valid documents. Lastly, we have media and publicity strategy, which underlines the plan relating to media coverage, publicity and awareness programs on party. For example, the calibration program Pulang Party.
I'm going to talk about controlling. Controlling is a process of monitoring the performance and taking action to achieve the goals. It is also to make sure that the process to achieve the goal is according to the plan. Next is the importance of controlling in public sector. It is to assist the management process. It means that we need to make sure that the process is running smoothly and effectively. Next is to adapt to change and uncertainty, which means that controlling requires flexibility for it to react quickly if it has detected any problems or issues. And also cover irregularities and errors. It means that to detect any problems that happen, so the organization can take quick action to correct the mistakes. So there are three types of controlling, which is feedforward, concurrent, and feedback. So for Feed Forward, it focuses on anticipate potential problems and prevent them from occurring, while Concurrent is monitoring throughout the process to detect any problems and take corrective action before the final result. And as for feedback, it attempts to measure the results after control. The government approaches in managing the issue of illegal immigrants or workers. So first is strengthen the policies at the border to enter Malaysia, which is requirements such as inspection or a valid passport to enter Malaysia. Next is holistic plan made by Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin in creating an ecosystem that is uncomfortable for illegal immigrants to continue with their daily life. So this involves states government, local authorities, village community and security committees. It also outlines 5 strategies, which is enforcement strategy, policy strategy, border control and media publicity. Next is human trafficking. So one of the reasons why illegal immigrants keep coming to Malaysia is also because of human trafficking. So by combating this human trafficking with strict stunts through various brothel network could enlarge the number of illegal immigrants in Malaysia. So it is by having a law enforcement penalty of up to 20 years in prison for those who committing human trafficking. And last is addressing the root causes of illegal immigrants in Malaysia. The root causes is economic opportunities, labor market reforms, and education awareness. As for economic opportunities, which is in offering job, it could have an job requirement, which is by having a visa or an ID card to accept job in job recruitment. So for the conclusion, the Ministry of Home Affairs play an important role in managing the issue of illegal immigrants in Malaysia by implementing comprehensive policies and enforcement strategies through a collaboration with other government agencies. Ministry of Home Affairs could achieve the goals in reducing the large number of illegal immigrants. Moving forward, the continuous effort to strengthen the law enforcement with a sustainable policy solution is a vital act to ensure this national security, protecting peace and harmony and the well-being of all citizens in Malaysia. So that's all from us. Thank you.